Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today in a bit of a fog of deja vu. Haven't we been here before? We've banned gender-affirming surgeries for minors. We've passed legislation banning gender-affirming care for everyone on the state health plan. We've passed bills banning transgender children from playing on the sports teams that they would be most comfortable on. This body has promulgated bill after bill attacking trans people with the ultimate goal of making trans folks disappear. We've been here before. The othering of a minority group for political gain, the banning of medical help for vulnerable communities because men in power think that they know what's best for everyone else. The fear-mongering and the scapegoating, the scare tactics, we've been here before. Now, some of you all will say, come on, don't take this personally, Senator, but I want to be clear, this bill is personal. I am a lesbian, a member of the LGBT community, and trans people are my people. This is my community. Kids I know by name, kids I love, adults who are my people, my family. This bill is personal. And since the beginning of time, the LGBT community has been othered. We've been singled out in silence, relentlessly attacked time and time again. First, it started with it being illegal to just be gay in the first place. Then it was illegal to be gay and married. Then it was illegal to be gay and to have children that you adopted. We were denied visitation rights for our partners when they were in hospital and Social Security benefits for when they died. The LGBTQ community is no stranger to ridicule and judgment. We know this script. We've been here before. The majority party has stripped the rights of parents and doctors to decide what is best for their children's mental health. Republicans have stripped adults and children alike of the dignity of finding ways to address gender dysphoria. And now this body alleges that it's for their safety that we stop teens from continuing the treatments that doctors and parents have agreed will help them feel at peace in their bodies. But today, the senator from the 44th and I, we offer you all an opportunity to slow down some of the senseless attacks on my community with Amendment Number 1. Amendment Number 1 will allow for children who are currently under the care of a physician to continue the hormone therapy that they've already started. If you were to adopt this amendment, you would allow children who are on puberty blockers to continue their treatment, and we could protect the lives of dozens of Georgia children. Because we know if their treatment plan is reversed mid-cycle, the results, the pain that it would cause could be lethal. But you already know this because we've been here before. But imagine for a moment what it will be like for a transgender girl who has been socially accepted as a girl since she was a small child to wake up tomorrow and to be told that she has to stop taking the hormones that have helped her live a healthy life. That the years of therapy and psychiatry and consulting with doctors, all who have decided that hormone therapy is the safest way to keep her alive, well, it'll now be reversed. She will be forced to go through male puberty without the hormone therapy that has saved her. Her body and voice will be thrown into disarray after years of carefully thought out medical treatment. Imagine having to walk into school, facing friends and classmates who have only known you as a girl their entire lives. And then to walk into the school in a different body and having to face the ridicule and judgment and stares. It's absolutely heartbreaking to know that these kids will be forced to face this type of treatment in their lives. Their precious little bodies already complicated. But at this point, they are headed in the right direction of hope and acceptance. But if we pass this bill, kids' lives will be destroyed because the men in this body have decided that they need to control every aspect of those kids' body. But know this. Despite the constant attempts of this General Assembly to erase an entire people, I want you to know that trans people will not disappear. They will not slink silently away so that you don't have to feel discomfort at their difference. They will not hide in fear from those who are in power. In fact, there will come a day when trans people and queer folks and formerly incarcerated folks and all the other folks that Republicans have decided are useless, there will come a day. There will come a day when they will all sit in seats of power at this table fighting for the rights of all Georgians. And how do I know this? How do I know? I know this because the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Social evolution and forward progress cannot be stopped. The table of democracy will continue to lengthen and open its arms to more and more of humanity, just as the table has already expanded over time to include women and Black people. Y'all, this feels like the deja vu just continues because this cycle continues over and over of people in power trying to control the vulnerable people and trying to break us. But just as that cycle has failed to break us before, it won't break us now. I will continue to talk till I'm blue in the face about the scientifically proven suicidal risk of trans youth who are forced to stop their hormone therapy. I will talk about the incredible danger to their mental health because of this legislation and so many other bills like it. And I can talk about the fear of the parents, the fear that they face because they know that there's a solution to their child's pain, but they're not allowed to use it. I will continue to speak up for the vulnerable, the outcast, the least, and the lost until those in power decide to break this vicious cycle. My colleagues, today I am asking you to vote yes on the amendment and to take a small step in breaking the cycle of abuse that impacts my community. I'm asking you today to stand up for what you know in your heart of hearts is the compassionate thing to do for children. I'm inviting you to be courageous and interrupt this dangerous cycle of stripping away vulnerable communities of their God-given rights to exist in their truest form. Friends, I could stay here for a long time, but you already know in your heart of hearts what's right. I just ask that you show some courage. I yield the well.